saddle, and plans have changed. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We're back out here in the saddle, and we had to change the plans up a little bit. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you guys are all successful this archery season or this upcoming hunting season. But we had to make a move, and if you're following the channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you guys can stay posted when we drop videos like this. At the end of this video, I'll post 2 of the other videos that I did, 2 or 3 of them, I'm not sure. But I got 2 things to tell you about that happened since we started doing the videos, started hunting. 1 is we're after the buck twisted. 2, we hunted with the decoy. Well, there's some good news and bad news about the buck twisted. The good news is he's actually still alive. And I thought I heard something. And we pretty much gave up on the hunt for twisted because we managed to get another buck on camera during the daylight photos, which we knew it was twisted because we were in his home range. And, well, let me show you the photo. After looking at that photo and all the nighttime photos that we got of him, we determined it was the same buck. Because in the photo, if you look, and you guys can go back, if you look at the photo, he has the hair rubbed off on the side of his face where the antler would have come down along his right side. And his ears ripped up. So, leads us to believe that he was either in a fight, which I'm pretty sure he was in a fight because his ears all torn up, which makes him a very the same geographic area that we've seen the other two big bucks. We just don't know where they're at, if they're locked down or what. Because the last time I was on, it wasn't the one that we used to decoy on. We came out that following morning. Came out here and it somehow twisted, and a doe managed to skirt us and got around behind us and bedded down about 70 yards on the next ridge up from us. And then on our walk out, which we should have never taken a walk out, but we were rattling, grunting, using his decoy again that morning just to see what we would have gotten with the decoy. On the way out at about 11 o'clock, we bounced a doe, and then we bounced twisted. So we seen the one side of the rack, we didn't see the other side, so we figured out there's twisted. Because now we know we got him up on his feet, but we said, you know what, let's just back out of there, and we'll come back in 2 days later, because we do not want to hunt this area hard. So we just do not want to have these deer pattern us, but we are somewhere in the same area where we were before, but we moved a little bit closer to the bedding area, which is Fox is on the other side of the creek. Well, let me take you guys around and show you what it looks like here. Over there, on the other side of the creek, we believe, is all the bedding area. And Fox is just on the other side of that creek over there. And he did do a rattling sequence. And I'm on this side of the creek, so if they come out of the bedding area, and they come into this flat, I'm hoping that I'll have a shot at them, or they start cruising here to go to their feeding areas, because the ridge is up there a little bit. And then it gets thick again behind us, behind me. So we are knocking on their front door. We made a move. We left one area, come to this area, and we're going to give it a shot, because where we were seeing the deer come out to the decoy, we moved a little bit closer and down more. So try to get a little bit closer to the bedding area, because if there is a buck satelliting them, then we want to get closer. So we are very, very careful. On the walk in here, we think this is a good area. So, with all that being said, we're hoping that we could catch him coming out of here, coming out of the bedding area, and get on them a little bit sooner, because if there is a satellite buck following these doe, or if the doe do get up and come into these flats to feed, to get some water or something, hopefully it'll bring a buck with them, and just to move a little bit closer. The tree stand that we passed on the way in here, and usually when you see an old tree stand like that, it usually gives you a sign that, one, somebody's been hunting here, which is no big deal. Two, that if it's there, and it's been there a while, then that means it might be a pretty good spot, and you want to set up on those old wooden ones, because the old timers, if there's a reason why they put them there. So it gives you a little bit of hint and a little bit of clue when you're out scouting, that if you come across an old tree stand, it might be worth an area to be checking out. Thought I seen something moving, but the sun's going down, and the light patterns are starting to change a little bit here. But like I said, in the previous videos. If we happen to get some action or anything going on, haven't seen any deer yet today, I'm sure to bring it into another video. I'll just get out and also watch for the video, because I'm gonna do a video on this saddle hunting stuff. Especially, I might do a series on that, because of this is my first time ever using a saddle, and it's actually pretty comfortable and not too bad. Easy packable. We'll go over that, so look for that video. That's going to be a little bit later on, because we got some stuff going on in the channel. It's some news I gotta tell everybody. So, I hope you guys stick around. Hope you guys like these videos. I don't do many hunting videos, so I guess I'm going to start doing them in the format of vlogging, maybe. Go over some tips and tricks and a little bit of antics that we do. Oh, I do have to tell you, I went out hunting yesterday afternoon. Figured it was just one of those days where I just wanted to do a hunt for myself, not bring it out on camera or anything like that. I left everything at home. So I set up on a blowdown, and I missed a doe. It was one of them to where I was going to shoot a doe, get some meat in the freezer, and maybe do a video if I ended up shooting one, but 16 yards, shot right over its back. Let's hope I don't do that out here. Well, I'm going to get back to hunting and see how things are going on here in the dirt woods. Hopefully things will spike up here a little bit, because we got about another half hour, 45 minutes left of light, good light, before we get into the witching hour. And the witching hour, you guys know what that means? Comment down below what the witching hour is. That's a term that me and Fox likes to use. Well, hopefully I'll see y'all in the next video. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. If we didn't win your subscription in this video, maybe in the next one we will. Going through my spiel again. Well, the next time, I'm Joe. Fox is set up on the other side of the creek, driving trucks and hunting buck. Is how we roll with Wicked Fabz.